I was sanctioned by Russia in November of last year and realized that this was a great opportunity to recognize the people that have been sanctioned by Russia for their work helping Ukraine and standing up to this aggression from Vladimir Putin. And it was a great way to support the humanitarian charities that are working to solve this crisis in Ukraine. It was an opportunity to both recognize the people that have had the honor of being sanctioned and sort of turn lemons into lemonade.
We are honored to host in this residence the most important causes of our world, and the cause of freedom is one of them.
This is something that unites us. So thank you very much for all your support. Please do more, because we have to win. We have to win for the sake of Ukraine, but we have to win for the sake of all democracies.
Our idea is simply that no one is more capable or better suited to helping the Ukrainians than the Ukrainians themselves, as they've already proven time and time again. They're incredibly resilient and strong people. And our idea was just to go to Ukraine, find out who the NGOs are on the ground, the independent groups that are providing aid and relief, and get support directly to them without any middleman and as quickly as we could.
What you've done with Blue Check is extraordinary. You've changed the lives of so many Ukrainian people through the various organizations and the humanitarian aid. You know, it's all local aid. It's made all the difference. And now this is your chance, all of you here, to make a difference. All these people doing great work. Let's do it together. We're going to count to 3 and say, for Ukraine. Is everyone ready? 1, 2, 3, for Ukraine.
We're very honored to be part of this special group. It's a wonderful thing to be able to help tell the story of transparency and what's happening in Ukraine. And Maxo's been a part of that for quite some period of time.
I'm here tonight because, as one of the sanctioned people from Russia, I am very proud to continue to stand with Ukraine. We need to step up, continue to show the world that America stands with Ukraine.
I was proud when I was sanctioned by Russia because it represented to me that I was supporting Ukraine in the way that I wanted to. And I have no allegiance to Russia whatsoever, particularly in this devastating, unjustified war.
Well, I think it's a sign that people from across the political spectrum, Democrats, Republicans, liberals, and conservatives, are coming together to just show by tour de force that we're all united on this issue, and that's the way we should be in America.
It's an honor. It's an honor for a number of reasons. Number one, I didn't have any rubles. Number two, I didn't have any desire to go to Moscow. But most importantly, it's an honor because presumably I was sanctioned because it's my job to stand up at the podium every day at the Department of State and to put forward the views and the beliefs of the United States of America. And those are apparently so offensive to the Russian Federation. The idea that we're standing with the simple idea that big countries can't bully small countries, that borders can't be redrawn by force, that countries are free to choose based on their own sovereign decisions, their friends, their partnerships, their alliances.
It's a badge of honor. I'm sure a lot of people have said that. And, you know, this is a brutal, vicious regime, and what they're doing is unconscionable. So it's good to be sanctioned by terrible people. I'm sanctioned by a lot of tech people. It's not quite the same thing, but not even close. But the idea that that you fight for your own country and your freedom, that it seems like a real fight, is a problem in our world. And we should be backing Ukraine all the way up. It's all about democracy.
My husband's family, half of his family originated in Odessa. That idea of liberation and being out from under that yoke is really important. I mean, my message to the American people who might be getting a little tired is that, you know, we wouldn't want anyone to give up on us, and so we better not give up on our brothers in Ukraine.
This is not just a regional conflict far away that doesn't matter to America, that anytime you see this brutal war evolve that compromises the international rule of law, that certainly causes a humanitarian crisis like this, it makes all of us appreciate that we live in a much more dangerous world. So that appreciation is really important. And secondly, do what you can to help. Every dollar counts.
I'm hosting this party with pleasure because it was proposed to us by a for me, a very important group of amazing people and friends, actually, and also because it's about supporting Ukraine, and it is a priority for us Europeans and for us in France to support Ukraine against this aggression by Russia.
And they need our dollars as well. While the government and the military fight this illegal war, someone needs to help support the civilian population.
American people really understand and support us because they understand that it's about the values that we share. It's about principles on which this great country is built and what we are trying to build our country on: freedom, independence, freedom of speech, freedom to choose our own government and freedom to live like we want to live.